Welcome to all the viewers to my YouTube channel, The Sports Punter. And the name in itself suggests the objective of this YouTube channel will be to enable the viewers to strategize for the fantasy games in an efficient and effective manner. Whether the platform may be in mobile apps such as Dream 11, My 11, etc., or in fantasy games like FPL, the Fantasy Premier League, and others. Since this is going to be my first YouTube video, I would like to showcase my profile in Dream 11, and this is going to be an introduction video which will be followed up with a practical scenario wherein I'm going to explain my logic in strategizing or setting up the team for tonight's game between Southampton and Manchester United. So before doing that, I would like to showcase my profile and my performances in Dream 11 and in Fantasy Premier League so that the viewers get an idea that I'm not speaking any theory out here, but some tried and tested strategies and formula which will help to achieve good rankings in the Mega League. So here is my profile in Dream 11. As you can see, I have the display picture of Jurgen Klopp. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan and absolutely in love with the G-Gen pressing style of Jurgen Klopp. Earlier, he had done a great job in taking Borussia Dortmund to the league title against Bayern Munich, and now he's doing the same with Liverpool. It's absolutely amazing. And this is my profile name, which has been named after the goddess of wealth in the Hindu tradition. And this is my level 137. Basically, the viewers who have played regularly in Dream 11 kind of know the significance of this level 137 because the kind of effort and time it takes to reach there is huge. So that's my level. And even though my followers are very less and I'm following only one person, which I'm not kind of keen, but hopefully with this YouTube initiative, I feel that I must increase my followers to at least 100 in the best case. So let's wait and watch how it goes about. And this is my playing history, number of contests I participated in, 1600 plus, and number of matches, series wins, etc. And I would also like to show my performances of late in the Premier League matches since I'm going to talk about the Manchester United and the Southampton game. I thought it will be pretty much good if I can show my performances in the Premier League matches. So I'm just going to my matches, clicking on football here, and waiting for the completed option to come up in the screen. So I'm just going to my matches, completed. Since I'm a Liverpool fan, I follow the strategies and the various positions of Liverpool in detail, and I've always felt that my best performances have been with Liverpool. Not that I don't follow other teams, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be some a divine connection that always Liverpool games have yielded me good results. So this is the game in which the latest game where Liverpool drew 1-0 against Burnley. And as a fan, I was pretty much disappointed because I wanted that 100% home record of winning all the games at Anfield, but unfortunately, we couldn't do it. But still, with respect to Dream 11, I was pretty much satisfied with my return. I was ranked 8th out of 200, out of 26,000 odd participants. So, and I completed with 93.25 points. And if you look at the winner, he had scored 95.75. And the three indicates the third team which he had put, and I had put some 11 teams for this game. And that is one of my important strategy to load the maximum number of teams that you can in a single profile. So I complete my quota of 11 teams so that I can get different types of combinations and permutations right. The captaincy and the vice captaincy material has to be spot on in this mega league to have good returns. So here I finished 8 out of 26,000 people. So that's a good return, and I got some 3,500 rupees. And I invested around 25 into 11, which will come around 275. So more than 10 times return. So this is one of the results. And I would like to show other results as well, wherein I finished in top 3. I'll just scroll on there. It was, I think, the Merseyside derby between Everton and Liverpool, which ended in a nil-all draw. And I had predicted the pattern of the game as well, wherein I played for a clean sheet, and it was a clean sheet game, of course, but I got just one player wrong, and hence I didn't finish in the top rank. So if you see here, this was the T3, the third team which I set up, had completed the league in rank 3 by scoring 93.75 points. And if you look down, the winner had scored 94.25 and the second ranked guy had scored 94. So a quarter of a point preventing me from getting the top rank or the second rank. So I think the margin of error is very low here, and based on that, the returns is impacted as well. So I think it is pretty much important that we always try to get the combination right and try to at least ensure that one out of the 11 teams ensure in the top 10 or top 100 to get back the money which we have invested, or else I think it will be a waste of our invested money and we will not be able to get back the money which we invested. So I think the focus should always be to ensure that at least one team out of the 11 hits the jackpot, and hopefully by end of this season I've set a target for myself that I should complete rank 1, and that's why I've I will try to analyze and put the team for the Manchester United Southampton game today with 11 teams, and I'm going to tell my strategy of why I'm setting such a combination. And then after today's game ends tomorrow, I'll be putting a video of showing my results, like how I performed and what went wrong, whether what I could have done better, and try to take that lessons forward. And with Liverpool, 3 Liverpool games coming with against Arsenal, Chelsea, and Newcastle, I think I'm more than motivated to complete in the top 10 again, probably in the Liverpool fixture. So these are some of my performances of late. And don't think that I'm just showing the Liverpool games. It's not that I'm not competed or played in other games. I've done as well. But since I'm a Liverpool fan and my performances, of course, are good in the Liverpool games, I'm just showing it to the viewers so that they get the confidence that I'm not talking anything out of thin air, but I'm just talking only the things which are practically possible and which have been tried and tested. So this is again the Fantasy Premier League performances I need to show to the viewers. And so I'm going to the points, and I can show you the profile of mine. And this is my profile name. Raghavendranath is my name, and this is the FPL profile name, Club Presses. Overall points of 2,100 odd, and the ranking of 18,387 out of 76 lakhs. So I'm competing with around 76 lakhs people, and I'm amongst the top 0.2 percentage of the people out here. So that is a good result, and that means that I've been consistently performing across weeks. So I'm using and leveraging this knowledge across to the one-on-one games in the Dream 11. So that is the idea. Follow the league closely, try to understand and analyze players, remember players who have got that knack of scoring in the games, especially if you see, for example, yesterday's game, it was obviously didn't work out well, but still, if you have a look at Kane's performance against Arsenal in the North London derby, he always scores goals. So obviously, there are going to be a lot of people who put Kane in the team and then as captain. So you have to ensure that you have Kane in your team. So these are some of the kind of strategies, but sometimes it might not work as well, and so that's how it goes. So just showing my performance in FPL and some of the leagues which I'm playing, and I've been ranked 610 uh, out of the players who are Indians, and in Liverpool I'm 3,600 odd ranked. And so these are some of the statistics I just wanted to show that I'm consistently doing well across platforms, and I'm using that knowledge to set up the teams. So, having shown all these tools through which I try to gain the more maximum knowledge in order to put the team. For example, if I go to FPL, I just go to the transfers and I click on a player. I get the various matrices I need for setting up a team. For example, if I'm going to say I'm going to check on inks for this game, I just clicking on inks and then viewing the information to see how he has performed, and you can see the different matrices which has been clearly laid out in the FPL. So in the 35th week is the Manchester United game, and 34th week he has scored 9 points to 13. Of course, uh, since I've been following the league for a while, I need not look at these stats, but sometimes you miss something, like say a player like an Armstrong who has got the knack of scoring goals against certain teams. You might tend to miss them. So it's better to have a look at the kind of matrices in FPL before setting up the team. So I do that for every game, even though I know a few players are going to be the key players, but still I ensure that to double check whether they can fit into my team. So these are some of the tools which I use effectively to finish in better rankings. So this is the introduction video for my YouTube channel, The Sports Punter. So you can tune in to my next video, which I'm going to release in the next few minutes before the Manchester United and Southampton game, so that you can get an insight on how I'm going to set up the team for that game. I'm going to set up 11 teams today, and I'm going to explain why I'm going to set up that combination for each and every other team. And then after that, tomorrow, I'm going to have a retrospective video wherein I'm going to see what went right and what didn't go well. So on those things, I'm going to do it in tomorrow's video. But I will see you in the next video wherein I'm going to take you through all the 11 teams for the United and the Southampton game. Stay tuned. Thank you.